Hello everyone and welcome to another Division 2 video. On screen now is a build I released a couple of weeks ago. It's my collector build that I put together. It's got the new collector exotic chest piece obviously, and I paired it with perfect opportunistic. Now the reason why I built this build was for the Paradise Lost incursion, and what I wanted to do was take away the sledgehammer from the healer and also the opportunistic so we could use it on one of our DPS builds. That's what this is, a striker DPS build, and it enabled the healer just to focus on what they needed to do, but also it freed up other things that we could do with the healer build. So that's what I want to show you today. We've came up with two alternative healer builds for the Paradise Lost incursion based on if you are using this collector build. It doesn't necessarily have to be the collector build, but just bear in mind that removing the need to use the sledgehammer as the healer and removing the opportunistic from the build enables us to create different builds for the right fight and the Lovebirds fight, just to make things more efficient and to promote more team damage. And I think it does work. We've tested it thoroughly and we're having good results. So the right fight is on screen now. We have one healer build that's set up just for this fight, and all you're going to do on this fight now is just hit the valves when you need to with the person that's kiting right, and just heal your team. That's all you're going to do. Heal your team, heal the kiter, hit the valves, and then when you do hit the valve and there's a damage phase, you do want to hit the boss with your Scorpio. You'll still be proccing the Scorpio buffs. I know that's bugged at the time of making this video, so we weren't able to do that. Let's use a different shotgun. We'll be proccing a Scorpio, and you may have noticed the True Patriot buff there as well for extra team damage. You'll see the build in a few moments. It's the same again for the Lovebirds boss fight. We've just adjusted the build to make things more efficient and to promote more team damage. So without having opportunistic on my build and without having to do the sledgehammer, I can just focus on a few less things and everything just works a little bit better. Watch how quick they melt now. Now with this new healer build, we are proccing Overwatch, and all I've got to do then is make sure the team is healed and then just focus with my Scorpio on the bosses. So all I need to do, I don't need to worry about any sledgehammer because someone else is sorting the sledgehammer out. I can just worry about that Scorpio and just getting those stacks up on both of the bosses. You can see that I nearly went down and the heals are still very, very good. And the bosses are getting melted. And again, you're going to notice the True Patriot buff. Both of these builds are built around True Patriot, so we can get that extra damage in on the bosses. And look how quick they're melted. We actually changed all our roles in the team for this, so it's not as efficient as it would have been if we're all used to what we were doing. But the bosses go down very, very quickly and people just have less to do. So here is the first build, the one that we'll wear when we're on the right boss fight. It's 6 skill tier, and you got 3 armor cores as well, just promoting more survivability for yourself. And you want the technician specialization. You will want this because you're using the skill tier on it. You're going to get another skill tier off the Ninja Bike backpack. That's going to be 2 skill tiers. You'll have the 3rd, 4th and 5th from some gear pieces there, and we've got Brazos there, which is proccing for the 2nd brand set talent to give you another skill tier. That's the 6 skill tiers for you. And this is how it's built. We use the Future Initiative mask. Because of the Ninja Bike, you're getting the 2-piece repair skills on that. You know what the Ninja Bike does. There's 3-piece True Patriot. We've got True Patriot gloves, knees, and we've got the holster. So we're getting the 4-piece bonus for True Patriot, which is what we're trying to get here. Because I'm not using the backpack, you're only going to get the part of the buff that gives you 8% amplified damage to enemies. With the backpack it is 12, but we wanted the Ninja Bike to make this build work as efficient as possible, I guess. So we are missing a little bit of damage there, but still very, very good. And you're also going to be doing the debuffs with it as well. So you have that. You will need to roll one of these pieces. So with the True Patriot farm, it's a little bit difficult because you want repair skills on everyone. So repair skills on the gloves there, repair skills on the knees, and repair skills on the holster. They come with blue core naturally, so I have had to farm these so I was able to roll skill tier on 2 of them. I left the blue core on 1 of them. And then I've got the Brazos chest piece as well. This has got repair skills, skill aced on it, which is the attributes that I want, and I want empathic resolve. So this kind of works like Future Initiative. It's giving your team a damage buff, but when they get healed, and that's going to be 15% for 20 seconds because I'm a skill tier 6. That's a chest piece I use, and that's got a blue armor core there, which naturally comes with Brazos. And again, the mask, I didn't show you the rolls on that. It's just repair skills. And Future Initiative comes with skill tier. And the mods that you want on the 3 pieces there are all skill haste, because you will be lacking skill haste on this build. It's enough though. It's very good. You do need to manage your hive a little bit. If you use all of your charges, it takes a while to come back. So run a restorer hive and a chem launcher. And the buffs you're giving your team there is the True Patriot buff, which is an extra damage buff that we weren't using prior. You're going to be giving them the empathic resolve buff, which isn't as good as the future initiative, I guess. But if you're not taking if you are taking damage as the future initiative, you lose that buff quite a lot. So this just works opposite, and it gives you extra damage when you get healed. And it works very, very well. The other buffs you're going to be giving your team on right is with the Scorpio. When it works, you'll get all of your shots off on the boss, so the team's doing an extra 20% damage. So that's the one that we use on right now that we've made that collector build. And the second healer build we've made for the Lovebirds fight is this one. It's very similar with the True Patriot, but we've removed the ninja bike and we're taking advantage of the True Patriot backpack this time. So we've got the True Patriot mask, backpack, knees, and holster. All of these have repair skills on them, so you will need to farm them with repair skills so you can roll skill tier on it. We're not using a technician or anything like that this time. We're using the firewall. The reason for this, that if I get within 10 meters of the bosses, I'm proccing a further 10% damage from a team. But it's an easy enough farm. And then on top of those pieces, we've got the BTSU gloves, because we're going to be doing an overcharge on the Lovebirds. And then we have an Alps chest piece, which has got skill tier, repair skills, skill haste, and overwatch on it. So Overwatch, once I'm in cover for 10 seconds, I'm going to be giving my team an extra 12% damage to the targets, which is very good. So we've included a lot more damage buffs on these 2 healer builds for the boss fights, now that we've kind of readjusted that collector build and took things away from what the healer needs to do. And it's been really good. Obviously, we lose a little bit damage from that one person not running a full striker build. With all the extra damage you're getting, we've just noticed great results. Again, the Scorpio is going to be used on this healer build, so you can just proc all the debuffs with the Scorpio on the 2 bosses. And you'll be using a restorer hive again with a chem launcher. The restorer hive will be used to heal your team, but also do the overcharge, and the chem launcher to heal your team as well. And instead of skill haste mods this time, you're going to put repair skills mods on all of the 3 pieces. And that's it. 2 new healer builds that we're using on Paradise Lost to make things more efficient. In this clip now, I'm actually doing the collector build role. So I'm going to be doing the sledgehammer. I'll be doing the opportunistic. The healer's doing what I've just shown you, what we spoke about with Overwatch and the Scorpio. And just look how much they melt. Because I'm doing the sledgehammer as well, the healer's not having to stop with the Scorpio. They could just focus on that. I'm doing some good damage with my shotgun as well. And we've got the True Patriot buffs going on also. It works very, very well. And it's just something we've been working on just to make things a little bit more efficient recently for this incursion. And we've been having a bit of fun with it. Do you need to do this? No, but we do like it. We like what we're coming up with, and let me know what you think in the comments. What sort of strategies are you using? What builds are you doing just to make this incursion better for yourselves? We're looking to do another speedrun soon and get a sub 12 if possible as well with these methods, and things are going good. We're really enjoying it. Thanks for watching this video though. I appreciate it. If you have enjoyed it, hit like, subscribe for more content, and until next time, thanks for watching, stay safe, and peace out.